Hey everyone, my name is Carr and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be raking my face with needles. But being honest as that's basically what I'm gonna be doing today. This is definitely on my #1 list of skincare routines. I do this about 1 to 2 times a month. And since now I'm on YouTube, I wanna have snatched and flawless skin because I honestly don't wanna be looking busted as But for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a demo of the Derma roller. I'm sure most of you love Kim Kardashian, and she posted a photo a long time ago doing a vampire facial. So essentially, a vampire facial is inserting a bunch of needles deep within your skin on your face, causing the skin to bleed, but it has a lot of benefits. But if you cannot afford the vampire facial like most people, like me, then we can just do it from home. This is kind of a do-it-yourself almost video, I guess, because the vampire facial costs a lot of money, and with this I can just do it here at my house. But as always, I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. Really, thank you for watching my channel. If you guys are regulars here, welcome back. If you guys are new here, my name is Carr, and welcome. So without further ado, let's go ahead and rake my face with needles. Viewers' discretion advised. So before we jump into this video, I'm gonna list a couple things that you need to go ahead and start your derma roller routine. So being that this is a derma roller routine, basically you're gonna need a derma roller. I mean, yeah. I purchased my derma roller on Amazon.com. Derma rollers range from anywhere between $15 to $30. When you do purchase your derma roller, I recommend buying a derma roller that has 3 sets of needles. My derma roller has 3 different sets. This is the biggest size needle that they have. I have a 0.05 needle, 1.0 millimeter needle, and also a 2.0 millimeter needle. This is the 2.0 millimeter needle. If you are new to this, I recommend using a smaller needle at first, but if you're hardcore like me, we're gonna use the 2.0 needle, okay? The reason why I use a bigger needle, because the bigger the needle is, the better results you'll get, I guess. When most people use a derma roller, they don't go hard as they can. People are a little intimidated just because it is needles in your face. But the bigger the needle is, the better, because it'll penetrate your face deeper. A lot of people get nervous because it is needles, obviously, but you don't want to go with a light hand on this. You really want to go basically as hard as you can without injuring yourself. If you trust someone to use this on you, I would recommend getting them and having them do it for you, because when you're doing it on yourself, you're trying not to go as hard because you're scared it's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna hurt a lot. But if you have someone else do it for you, they're gonna go as hard as they can. So, but yes, this is what my derma needle looks like. This is the 2.0 millimeter. I also have the 1.0 millimeter needle. I alternate between these two. I use this one for my entire face, basically, and I use this one for my nose because it's a little harder to use this giant thing on my nose and get in all the crevices, but with this, you can get in any nook and cranny that you want. Next thing you're gonna need for this process is a numbing cream. I bought this numbing cream at Walgreens. I can't remember the price of it, but I'll leave it in my description box below. But this is a 4% Lidocaine numbing cream. I basically put this on my face for 30 minutes, let it numb up, and then I take it off with like a damp towel. You're also gonna need a flat synthetic brush to apply the Lidocaine numbing cream. And then once you're all numbed up and ready to go, obviously you're gonna start using your derma roller. Once you're finished doing your derma roller, I recommend using a highly concentrated vitamin C serum. I bought this at Amazon.com as well. This is the TruSkin Vitamin C serum. This sells for $20 on Amazon.com. I highly recommend using a vitamin C that has 20% in it, because if you use anything lower or anything higher, it's really not going to do anything for your face. 20% is like the perfect amount that you need. Next, you're going to need rubbing alcohol. I got a highly concentrated rubbing alcohol. This is 91% rubbing alcohol. What you need this for is basically to sterilize your needles before you use them and after you use them. You're also going to need a little bowl to put your rubbing alcohol in. What I want to do now is basically read a couple claims that the derma roller states at Amazon.com. So basically what the derma roller does, the derma rolling stimulates skin repair and cellular regeneration to greatly increase the elasticity of the skin, reduces sagging, decreases wrinkles, removes fine lines, and promotes collagen growth. I'm all about that. It also clears up facial scars and acne. It says possibly the greatest benefits from our derma roller is the benefits they have on reducing facial scars or acne scars. use on these areas, the skin begins to regenerate new cells to repair unwanted marks on the skin. So basically, when you are using the derma roller, you're going to bleed. Blood has a natural collagen within it, and when you're rolling on your face, you're basically puncturing the skin with tiny fine needles, which causes the skin to bleed. But don't be worried. Needles are so tiny and so thin, you're not going to be scarred or anything like that. Basically, it punctures your skin just enough to cause it to bleed. Not fear, you're not going to bleed excessively or anything like that. But once your face does start bleeding, that's when you know it's working. Personally, I like when my skin bleeds because I know it's working, and blood produces its own collagen. So that being said, your face is bleeding, that means collagen is coming to your face, your blood is rushing to your face, and it's beginning to repair any damaged skin cells that you have. So like I said, I only do this about 2 times a month, and if I'm being honest, it really does help a lot. I had an acne scar like right here. It was kind of like a dip within my skin. And believe it or not, like 4 times of using this derma roller, that scar is now gone. So would I recommend this product? Hell yes. You're also going to need a few towels to wipe away the blood, obviously, and another to wipe away the numbing cream. I have my cloths here, and of course red because, well, we're cholita as over here. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and start numbing our face. Alright, so I went ahead and zoomed in so you guys can see basically everything on my face. I feel like I say this every time because my skin is just insane. I did not shave today. I wanted to be basically hairy for this video. No, but honestly, I didn't shave just because when I do shave, I get really bad razor bumps, and basically when you do derma rolling, you don't want to basically go over those areas with the derma roller because you're puncturing into that ingrown hair or that pimple or whatever. You're trailing all that bacteria and stuff like that to other places of your face, and you're stabbing your face with that, so that's not hygienic at all. Alright, so first thing, we're going to go ahead and go in with the Lidocaine numbing cream. Alright, so go ahead and take your flat synthetic brush along with the numbing cream and just apply some right onto the brush. You're going to need a lot, honestly, like a lot. I apply a lot. You want like kind of like a thick layer all over your face. Wherever you're going to derma roll, this is where you need it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start applying it to our face. I literally go in a couple times. I keep dispensing as much as I can because you want your entire face coated. You'll know when your face is numb, like you'll feel it. Like it'll start getting tingly and then you won't feel nothing at all. This is gonna get messy. I even put it on my eyebrows, honestly, because I derma roller over those sometimes too. If 4% lidocaine doesn't work for you, I recommend going up in a higher dosage. I'm not sure where you could get a higher dosage numbing cream, but if you guys do find out where to get one, let me know. I put a lot on my forehead just because this area bleeds the most, and I think why is because the skin here is really tight and it's basically on bone. So when you're putting needles through it, like it bleeds the most. And around these areas here, my cheeks and stuff like that, that's like where all the fatty tissue is. When you're derma rolling on that, you don't bleed as much, so I wouldn't worry about it. I feel like the cheeks can handle a lot more than the forehead. Alright, so now that your face is completely coated, I recommend setting a timer for at least 30 minutes because you want it to really soak into the skin and numb everything up. And the clock is ticking. I look like I was in a Russian gangbang. I look like I was in the middle of a circle jerk. I look like I was in a group orgy on sketchysex.com. Don't ask me how I know that. So I still have the numbing cream on. Obviously, it looks like someone just came in my hair. Honestly, my skin does feel really like tight and it does feel numb, especially around the lip area just because that skin's a little more sensitive. When you're using the derma roller, you want to go basically up and down once, so that's one way. Second way is you want to go side to side. That's another way. Third way is you want to go in like a diagonal type motion as well. And the last way is you want to go the same diagonal way but the opposite direction. So we're going to be doing that all over our entire face. Like I said, I'm going to use this size, the 2.0 millimeter needle on my forehead, cheeks, chin, underneath my neck, and after that I'll be using the 1.5 millimeter to go on my nose, around it, everywhere. I'll also be using this needle to go underneath my eyes. When I go under my eyes, I know it's gonna look like I'm crying, but I am not. Just the needles are so close to my eye, my eyes get really watery. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my white bandana to take this off because I don't want to use the white one to take off the blood later on because I don't want to scare anyone away. Let's be real, I mean, this video is pretty scary already. But I recommend soaking your hot cloth in really hot water and then taking off all of the numbing cream residue that come from your hair, you know, everything. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and off camera and do that really quick. I'll be right. Alright, so I just went ahead and wiped off all of the numbing cream. I used really hot water just to kind of get the pores open and ready to be stabbed with needles. My face is pretty numb, like, it's numb, like, it's numb. If you guys are not numb yet, I would recommend leaving on the numbing cream a little bit longer, but for me, 30 minutes and I'm good to go. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start stabbing her face. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm probably scaring all of you guys away, but this really does help a lot. I know you do bleed, but I mean, come on now. Pain is beauty. Like, get with the program. So hopefully you guys are doing this in the bathroom because once you start using your derma roller, you're gonna bleed, obviously. I recommend doing it in your bathroom because when you start bleeding, it's gonna basically coagulate on all the needles. And I like to get really searing hot water and basically rinse the needles off every now and again because it's gonna be like clumping with blood. So yeah, you wanna make sure that the needles are clear of debris, blood debris, and so that way you get a clean penetration every time. Alright, so for this first part, I'm just gonna go ahead and go up and down all over the face, along underneath the jawline as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on the left side. So when you guys are doing this, you're gonna get really red. For my fair skinned people out there, you're gonna get really red. So when you guys do this, I recommend doing it on a weekend that you're not gonna be doing anything, going out anywhere, seeing anybody. Yes. Basically, I'm just gonna go up and down, and obviously right now you can already see my face is getting red as now. It doesn't hurt as much as it would without numbing cream. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm bleeding a little bit right here. I'm really trying to go as hard as I can right now because you want to bleed. I know that sounds crazy, but you want to bleed. I go into my hairline too, so yeah. So for now, I guess I'm just gonna do half of my face so you guys can see. Eyes getting watery already, oh my god. But yeah, you guys can see some blood here, here, and here. Totally normal, don't worry. So you guys can see already from the footage that this side is the derma roll side. It's really red, really irritated. And this is the untouched side. So this is the redness you're gonna be wanting to expect when you're doing derma rolling. This will go away within like 1 to 2 days. For me personally, it takes about a day. And most people don't notice that I am red. I don't know why. They're just like, oh, you don't look red. Alright, so let's move on to the forehead. Alright, so the forehead is gonna bleed a lot. So just so you guys know, don't be alarmed that I'm bleeding, but yeah, here we go. Alright, there goes the blood. So I like to go a little bit in my hairline along with on my eyebrows. And when you're doing this, I recommend picking up the derma roller from your skin, and when you're moving, go to the next side, place it down, and rub, rub, rub. Don't ever, ever hit the derma roller on your skin, rub it, and move as you're rubbing it, because that will tear your skin, and that's where, you know, scars come into play. So let's not do that. So I'll show you really quick. Rub, 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 rub. Now I want to move over here. So I'm lifting it off my skin, moving it, and placing it down again, and rubbing again.
Bloody Mary.
So this is just one direction, you guys. Just like the band, one direction. We still have 4 other directions to go, so you think this is over? No, it's not. I look like a psycho. Look at that blood up there, girl. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Vampire facial, here we come. Okay, so that's just one direction that we did. Now we gotta do 3 more directions. So now I'm gonna be taking the Derma roller and going left to right. Okay, are you guys alarmed? My face is bleeding out. I've done this before multiple times. You guys really do not worry. It's totally normal. Kinda hurting a little bit, I can feel it. Ooh, I am red. So now that we finished going vertically, horizontally, now we're gonna go ahead and go sideways, I guess, side to side, at a slant, an angle, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Alright, last direction, you guys. We're gonna go slanted again, but the other direction, all over the face. Here we go. I'm just now really starting to feel it. Like, alright, so now that we did it that way as well, I'm gonna change out the blades to the 1.5 millimeter and do my nose and underneath my eyes. And I just grab into these little grooves and I just push it in. You hear that snap? It's in and it's ready to go. Okay, so now that we look beat up, tore up from the floor up, we want to do our nose and under our eye. We can do this, you guys. Just tough through it. Pain is beauty. Let's do this, okay? Now for the nose, I usually just go up and down and I go side to side. I don't really do like the crissy type. I just go up and down, side to side. So we're just gonna do that, okay? So when I go side to side, I kind of like pull my nose a little bit to the left or like to the right, just so I can get in this like crease right here. And it makes for an easier glide basically. Again, just be careful because you're going to be pulling this back, and as you're derma rolling, you don't want to jam into your finger. So be very careful when you're doing this, okay? This is the new nose contour, red blood for your contour. I mean, it works in every look. As always, be very careful going under your eyes. You don't want to end up stabbing your eye with 1,000 needles. So be very delicate and careful. All right, so we're gonna go under this eye. So I'm gonna probably cry a little bit because it's so close to my eye, my eyes get really watery. And you don't want to go too heavy with this because it's near your eye and that's really delicate, sensitive skin, so you don't need to go ham when you're doing it. My eye is already getting watery, like already. You see that? I'm tearing up because I just get so emotional sometimes. Just kidding. All right, now let's go on the other eye. We made it through, you guys. I'm like over here crying type. So I think we did a pretty good job. We made it through. We got some blood going on here, blood on the nose, a little blood on the face, just a little bit, little areas. So you're gonna look red for a couple days. I recommend that you don't put any makeup on for the first 12 hours. So this is why I would prefer that you guys do it on the weekend or when you're not doing anything, not seeing anybody, not going out or something like that, you know. All right, so now that we're done derma rolling our face, I'm gonna go ahead and get a really hot cloth and basically wipe off all the blood off of my face, and we'll go ahead and apply the vitamin C. All right, so this is what the skin looks like after you derma roll. Obviously you can see it's kind of red, kind of irritated, but that is all normal. Yep, I look like a true Arizonian now. My is red as I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the TruSkin Vitamin C serum. Now they recommend doing a couple drops on a part of your skin and making sure that it's safe for your skin. I know this is safe for my skin because I use it all the time. It's vitamin C, like what is it gonna do to me? Nothing. They recommend doing this after you derma roll because your skin has been punctured multiple times, so now it's more prone and susceptible to absorbing a lot more product than what it normally does. Meaning that when you're washing your face, whatever you're putting on your face is gonna absorb up to like 10,000 times more. We're going in with our vitamin C, you're gonna be soaking in a lot of vitamin C, and it's gonna make your skin look very flawless, snatched, and healthy. This is gonna repair basically all your dead skin cells, helps with wrinkles, improves collagen, elasticity, everything like that. This is why they recommend doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and do a couple drops on my forehead, my cheeks, my nose, my chin, and underneath my jaw. Alright, so now that we have those drops on, we're gonna go ahead and rub it into the skin. And it's probably gonna burn. Yep, my face is burning right now. Like to the max. Alright, so now that you put that on, we're gonna go ahead and apply our moisturizer. Of course, as always, I'm gonna be using my Avalon Organics Vitamin C Renewal Cream. If you guys have not seen my skincare video, I love this stuff. Obviously, I go in like multiple times. But this also has vitamin C in it, which is good for your skin, so it's like a 2-for-1, and you know me, my 2-for-1. So essentially for the next couple of days, your skin is gonna feel like it's sunburnt. Like, that's basically what I could relate it to being. You're just gonna feel sunburnt. This is burning already because it has vitamin C in it. God damn, I look red. If you guys wanna rewind to the beginning of this video when I look normal, you guys can see the comparison, like god dang. Alright you guys, so this is the final result. This is what my skin looked like after I did derma rolling. I will say though, it does feel very smooth, very tighter, I guess you could say, and very sunburnt. Like, I'm red as but this is actually really normal. So your skin's gonna be kind of red for a couple days. It's gonna feel like you've had a sunburn. Your skin is also going to peel a little bit. For me personally, my forehead peels a little bit along with my nose. Sometimes my cheeks peel a little bit as well, but that's all normal. When you do peel, I could see that like underneath, it's like a really shiny and like brand new skin. Like I'm shedding like a damn snake. Slithering all the way. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I'm hoping that you guys liked it. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel today. I hope this video was very beneficial to you. I hope it maybe encouraged you to start derma rolling in your regular skincare routine. Never fear, because pain is beauty. But let me know if you guys actually derma roll at home right now. Have you seen any change in your skin? Was your result a little bit different than mine? Have you gotten red as me or more red than I am? Let me know, because I feel like this is really working for me a lot. Any acne scars that I do get, I just derma roll and then within a month they're gone, like forever. But again, thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel today. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like it and share it. As always, I feel like the more you guys share my videos, the more people will pay attention to what the f I have to say. Before you leave today, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys know I post videos every Tuesday and Friday. To date, I have actually not missed one upload date yet. Yes, I have been with YouTube for about 2 months now, and I have not missed a single day. So click the little subscribe button to get your videos every Tuesday and Friday. There is a lot more coming to my channel very soon, so definitely subscribe. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.